What up, y'all? So this video is about why beliefs make humans docile and lazy. So for the most part, humans need to understand that we're all here on Earth to learn from each other and to expand and to understand one another. And that goes before anything that's materialistic and anything that's to do with money and greed and things of that nature. So humans need to understand that we are spirits and bodies in this physical vessel, driving and utilizing this vessel to maneuver in this physical reality. And that comes after the fact. Now we are experiencing life, getting money, things of that nature. That's what you need to understand. We're doing all of these things spiritual first. So humans need to understand that there was already a spiritual system here first in this native land. The natives already had an understanding of self, because that's what it boils down to, an understanding of oneself, because it has to be within. You cannot search without, because searching without, you will gain some knowledge, but it will be limited, and the rest is up to you to go deeper than that, and that's to meditate and go within, and to have a belief in yourself, to find your true individuality. So when it comes to our land being taken over and invaded, and implementing all these concepts and ideas of how it is today, now in civilization, when it comes to this system, religion, the modern science, and how hypothetical it is when it comes to theories, which is just all theories. Nothing is like really proven to be exact, because everything, you need to understand that everything is encapsulated with words, and words are spells. You need to learn the origins of words. We get tricked by words, and that's like a spell based on the limitation of awareness of how we perceive that energy spectrum. So when it comes to like elements, we think of elements as energy, nature. There's different types of elements. So when we think of air, water, fire, and earth, a human is actually going to think that's what it is. Air is just air. Water is just fluid, water, molecules. The combination of, that's another thing. Words are spells. So once you say molecules, they just going to think it's like chemical fusion or interactions, which is, you're not wrong, but you're still wrong, because it's a limitation that you're perceiving based on your limited awareness. And you need to understand this is spiritual first, and how we are creating these words to encapsulate certain awarenesses and energies and shit like that. So once you think you understand what that word means based on how you understood science, that is your awareness, that is your truth, your limitation. And you don't go no further than that, because you're already busy with how life is at the moment, and how everything is from the external world. You're so busy focused on the external world, you have no idea how the spiritual world actually works and how it's creating our reality. So people need to understand that this shit goes deep, and it's up to you to go meditate and go as deep as you can to find that real native truth of who you are and why you exist. Because a lot of people are lost in religion, science, and whatever potato awareness belief that they have, and that's what's creating our reality on Earth right now, with all these limited perceptions and awarenesses. And this is what we as civilization allow within a system with buildings, roads, policies, cars, whatever. This is the limitation that we allowed, and people don't want to see it because they're too focused on the external world, the physical, lost in the money, lost in biases, ideas, concepts of one's importance, and retarded shit like that. And none of that is going to get you nowhere once you pass on and die, because we're all coming back here in some way, shape, and form. Some of you are going to be animals again, some of you are going to be come back as humans, but you're still going to go through your own hell because you're not expanding as you should. You're not going to escape a hell that someone has gone through to understand oneself and knowledge, and the overall awareness of just understanding shit. So when it comes to religious folks, you're just gonna be religious again in your next reincarnation cycle until the universe puts you through so much hell that you just go deeper than religion or Jesus Christ. You're gonna have to. That's what it is. Your spirit is gonna keep, because your spirit is always expanding and evolving. You cannot stay stuck on some dumb shit, on some limited shit that's not evolving. So, for example, I used to be religious. I used to go to church. I used to believe in Jesus Christ, and it felt real. It felt normal. But at the same time, I've always known and felt like it's deeper than that. It's deeper than believing in something. My spirit already knew. I just can't explain it. But as you can see, why I'm here today speaking like this, that's why. So, God is real, but the way religious people see it is not even close. You're not even believing in. You're giving a power to something that's not even there, and it's gonna feel real because you're manifesting these things in reality, and everything's going so well. But how can you sit there and act that way when there's other people around the world that's getting, that's not going through the same thing you're going through? They're probably, going through some type of war, innocent people getting killed, bombed, that has nothing to do with the war that they're going through. They just happen to be, in the middle of it. So it's just, I don't understand how people think the way they do. Like, it has to do with too much being in their biases, emotional comfort, and narcissism. They don't want to rise up and, you know, fight for fight for what's fight for the truth, like fight for what's really real. So it's like people don't want to speak. People don't, like, you don't see these religious folks doing what we're doing. We're not, you don't see, all these people are doing is pandering, not doing shit. They're just being toxic, living in their own bubble. All they care about is eating and, you know, drinking, being barbaric. And I don't want to come off as a hater, but that's just the truth. You see the society that we're in is toxic, retarded. Nobody's trying to learn from each other. From, you know, like I said from the beginning of the video, each one teach one type of shit. So if you're not here to do that, then the true people who know how God looks like, we can see through your bullshit. We can see your lies. We can see how you're moving as a spirit. There is no, you know, getting over. That doesn't exist in the true eyes of God's chosen ones. And I hate using that word chosen ones, but, you know, there's certain individuals here that have the full grasp of everything, and a lot of people are lost. And it's true what Uriel says, that people don't like to see God down here, because what they see inside of you is what they're intimidated by. They don't know what it is, but they just feel intimidated by it. They know they can't fuck with you like that. So yeah. So a lot of this shit that we are accumulating is from within, and we have to stop acting this way, because it's only gonna be self-destruction at some point. And you cannot escape what's after death, because that energy is gonna follow you. So, and I'm gonna just leave it at that. So I'll speak on other deeper aspects on another video, but for the most part, I'll see you later. Peace.